Hey there, it's a SavaniSis again. Now that I found my purpose, I don't want to kill myself. Stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how finding your purpose and knowing it can bring you immense joy and drive you to live a fulfilling life. Hey guys, so I just want to share an experience about how I felt when I was really unfulfilled. And it was at a time when I was working a 9-to-5 job. So I got my first job straight after university. Here's me thinking, finally I'm in the working world. Yay! I've gone through all my studies, passed with flying colors, got the job of my dreams. This is it. This is what I will be doing for the rest of my life. I am safe, I am secure, I am settled, I'm in a job, the company will look after me, I will have my pension scheme, my salary sorted, consistent income. About a month into the job, already I started to feel that emptiness, that hollowness. I was thinking, I cannot believe it. So I have to come here every single day for the rest of my life, till retirement age, see the same people every day, do the same work every day for a small mediocre income. That money felt like blood money to me. You know why? Because I was so unfulfilled. I realized I was so unfulfilled. All I was doing was making my boss's dreams come true, trading my time for money, not accomplishing anything in the long run. I wasn't making any of my dreams come true. I was doing meaningless work for the company so the company could prosper, sell more products, reach more people, go to different branches, expand globally. What was I really doing for myself? Nothing. No matter how much work I did in that day, or no matter how least amount of work I did in that day, I was still getting my set flat rate salary, which meant that the income felt empty to me. It wasn't rewarding. I wasn't being fulfilled. This is the point where I felt like I wanted to kill myself. I lost my purpose. Then I thought I need another job. So I made the application process. At the same time, I started learning about the law of attraction, learning about manifesting your dreams and desires. I started to think a little bit bigger. Then I thought, okay, maybe I need another job, right? Maybe I need a job that has these type of responsibilities. So I feel that sense of fulfillment, feel like I have a bit more purpose, feel more important in my job. So then I wished for a job with more responsibilities. Well, I got the job with more responsibilities. And then I kept getting the job that I wanted, but very soon into the job, I would feel very unfulfilled. I would have the same miserable feelings that I had in the previous job. I just realized that I was exchanging from one prison to another, thinking the grass would be greener on the other side, but really, I was just exchanging from one prison to another. It was so unfulfilling. That was the pain of my butt, and that's what drove me into finding my purpose and being vigorous on this journey of personal and spiritual growth. Meenal, what about you?
Well, my purpose, sometimes you can have a purpose and you can lose the purpose and fall off that path of where you wanted to go. And that's what happened to me. I thought I had a purpose. I probably didn't think about it deep enough. And then I developed anxiety last year, and it seemed to have come out the blue. And as soon as I developed that, and I had day in, day out of feeling anxious all the time, I realized that the feelings that came about was despair. I had feelings of hopelessness, and I completely lost my purpose because I was in anxiety, I was in fear, and I felt like, is this how my life is going to be from now on? It almost felt like I wanted to kill myself. Not that I would have, but that's the kind of thoughts that I was having because it was so painful. And in order for me to come out of the anxiety, I had to find out what my purpose was. Why am I here? I'm still alive. I've got a longer life. You don't know when your life is going to end, but if it didn't soon, then you know that you've got another 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 years to live in this planet. So what is my purpose? Why am I here? And I had to ask those questions. And when you don't know your purpose, you can really feel depressed. You can feel lost. You can feel despair, hopelessness. Horrible feelings to have. They're horrible places to be. So what I did was I got a piece of paper and I wrote down what are the things that I love. When are the moments in my life that I have felt joy or I felt happiness? I found out that when your purpose is aligned with something higher and your purpose is there not just to fulfill your needs but to help fulfill others, that's when your purpose is worth living for. That's when you can get yourself out of depression or out of an anxious state, because suddenly you realize that you're connected to everything in this universe, and what I do or what we do will make a difference to others. And I know that sometimes you feel like your purpose is something to serve you, but it's when you serve others, that's when it's most fulfilling. Now see, the two words that go together is purpose and fulfillment. If you have purpose and you're also fulfilled from inside doing what you're doing, then, and that always comes with helping others, always. You may think it's not, but it is. That's when you feel, when you're giving, that's when you feel the most joy. That's when you feel the most content. And the giving to others might not be, okay, I want to give to the entire planet. It could be simply you're a mother and you want to give to your kids and you want to fulfill your purpose as being the best mum ever. If your children in a way that is fulfilling for you, then those children will grow up also feeling fulfilled and wanting to help others. It could be a purpose for anyone around you, or it could be a community, or it could be the entire planet, if that's what your purpose is.
Yes, exactly. Selflessly serving humanity is what's going to give you the greatest sense of fulfillment. I remember hearing Richard Branson say this once. He is or may still be the richest man in the UK. And what he said is that the greatest sense of fulfillment that I felt was when I finally started to serve others. And you notice that many of these entrepreneurs actually become philanthropists. So they always want to be serving people selflessly, pushing humanity forward, raising the consciousness of planet Earth, making people happy.
Yes.
And that is what we're all about. That's what our mission is with the SavaniSis movement.
The easiest way to find your purpose, because a lot of people say, I don't know what my purpose is. Have you ever asked yourself that question or asked somebody else that question and see what their response is? If somebody had asked me that a few years back, I would have also thought, I don't know what my purpose is. Yeah. Is it just working and getting married and having kids? And is that my purpose? What is it? What is my purpose? And what is it that's going to fulfill me? Because that's the purpose that's going to be more everlasting than something that's just going to be short term, just wanting something. One good way of actually finding your purpose is brainstorming. Getting a piece of paper, writing in the middle, my purpose, and then putting lines out to actually brainstorm what you're good at, what makes you feel happy, what do you feel passionate about, something that you do or that you've done in the past where you don't even notice time going by because you're so immersed in that. And you're enjoying it so much, and you're not doing it to get something or get somewhere. You're just in that moment and you're enjoying it, whether that's drawing, dancing, singing, I don't know, whatever it can be. Just write everything down. It might not relate to what you decide at the end what your purpose is, but this is just helping your mind to expand and open up. And then once you do that, also notice how you felt if you ever helped somebody out. It could be something small, carrying someone's shopping bags, or just doing an errand for someone, or paying somebody a compliment, a genuine compliment where you really made them feel good for that day. You might have made a difference in their life, or somebody coming you for advice and you selflessly just wanted to help them out, and give them some tips or
value.
help on value. So think about all those moments where you might have done that. Even simple things like when you're driving and you let someone pass, that's such a nice feeling to just, you're in a calm state and you've allowed someone to just go through, or just any kind of situation you can think of.
Yeah.
Even if it happened 5 years ago or 10 years ago, just write those things down, and then just write a list of what are the possible things. You don't have to execute all of them, but what are the possible things that you could do to help push humanity forward, because that's the most fulfilling purpose that you can do. And it's important to serve yourself as well, so your cup's got to be full in order to help others as well.
Yes.
So what is it that you can do for yourself, because that could be tied in with your purpose, that will help you feel fuller, feel more joy. When you feel more joy and more happiness, you're more inspired to take action. When you're feeling down and depressed, have you noticed how difficult it is to take any steps?
Yes.
Yeah.
So one of those things is, if you don't love yourself, how is anybody else going to love you? You need to work on loving yourself as well. Self-love is so important. Once you love yourself, your cup is full, your cup runneth over. What is the saying? Your cup runneth over, and people will just magnetically be attracted to you, and they will have affinity for you, and you will have people naturally loving you because you loved yourself, and not from an ego way, from a healthy, respectful way.
So what you can do is, if you feel like at the moment, I don't want to help people, or I don't know how I'm going to be able to help people, it doesn't matter. First, work on yourself. First, find out what are the steps I can take to feel more love within, to feel more gratitude, to feel more blessed about things and about life. And what is it about life and about things around me and things about me that I can really, truly appreciate, and things about other people surrounding you that you can appreciate. Get the momentum going, where you'll be able to find sparks of inspiration of where you want to go in life and what your purpose is. So your purpose may not come to you straight away. It may come to you a little bit later down the line. But the steps you want to take towards that is to just make sure that you work on yourself. This is what me and Kashmir did. We worked on ourselves, and we continue to work on ourselves. That never stops. But as we begin to do more and more work on ourselves, we became clearer about what we wanted and what our purpose was.
Yes, and also, guys, embrace the contrast. When you have contrasting situations, circumstances in your life which you absolutely hate, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, that is when you launch the rockets of desire, thus your purpose, and you start to define what it is you truly want. You see, it's the contrast that pushes you to greatness. It fuels your clarity of what you want, and that is you finally moving towards your purpose. That's what sparked my purpose.
That's
I was
a really
sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired in my 9-to-5 unfulfilling, miserable, mediocre job. And then I realized, hey, I don't want a job. I don't want to work in a just over broke corporate company. I freaking want to be financially free. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to serve people. That's what's going to give me fulfillment. How would I have known that if I didn't hate my job? If I was comfortable, settled, and I was totally used to the negativity. I was used to the mediocrity. I was settled in it. I was comfortable in the mediocrity and the status quo. Then there'll be nothing left for me to change about my life. I'd be like, okay, I guess this is how it is supposed to be. And I would just go through life living pretty mediocre, mundane life. It felt so uncomfortable to me, guys. It felt so uncomfortable to me because I knew that I was destined for greatness. I knew that I need to have an extraordinary life. Now, if you guys feel the same way, that there has to be more to life than this. There has to be. There's good. I've seen people that are happy, exuberant, excited, alive, energized, passionate. I want to feel those feelings. Yes, you can. That is already helping you to define what your purpose is. Your purpose entails those feelings, guys. The fact that you even know how you want to feel, you've already defined 90% of your purpose right there. Then the vehicle to achieve those feelings will be presented to you.
That was well said, Kashmir.
Yes.
Now remember, we're not saying that you have to give up your 9-to-5 job, because some people do love their 9-to-5 job.
And that's great.
And they feel like that is their purpose, and if that's fine, that's great. That's great. But if you feel that's not your purpose and you feel there needs to be something more in life than that, then you can do something outside your 9 to 5 job. You can start to spark up ideas around what you want to do and where you want to move towards. So remember, find your purpose, even if it's a few baby steps towards that. Don't feel that you've got to know your purpose right now. If you're far away from knowing what it is, then just take a few steps to fill yourself up with more joy, more gratitude. Get yourself in a good enough state where you'll be able to access sparks of inspiration of where you want your life to be. So I hope you found these tips useful. We have got more tips on other videos, so stay tuned.
Yes.
Subscribe below
And hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye for now.